What is up, my Moon Tribe? I am Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Sagittarius from August 25th to August 31st, 2020. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. If you like what I do and you want to support me in the content that I make, please smash the subscribe button. Please go and like this video as well. Without any further ado, Sagittarius, I have already unpulled your cards off camera for you like always. So let's get right into the reading. I'm not going to lie, this is going to be sour. And I'm going to try to make it as unsour as possible. But let's just blow right through this. We have the Star, the Two of Cups, the Tower indicated by the Hermit. So going right into this reading, there is an overabundance of healing and love coming out that would have come out from somebody coming in and giving you this. The Two of Cups is a soulmate kind of what's the word? A soulmate, very heavily suggested card, where it's an indicated card, where you have a soulmate or somebody. It could be a friend, a family member, a boyfriend. It could be an actual romance connection. Doesn't matter who this actually is. All that matters is this person would be giving you an emotion that would make you feel insanely healed. This person coming in would make you feel very, very healed. I want you to be insanely fucking careful because the situation is not what it seems to be, Sagittarius. We have the Tower coming out, which kind of is maybe thinking that this is going to go somewhere and then it doesn't. Having this fall out. Now, I specifically say that because I asked, why is the Tower here? Like, what happened to make the Tower happen? And it literally represents isolation and being alone in this vein. Usually represents looking inside of yourself for the own inner work before you can be happy with somebody else. But more or less in this spread, I do feel like there is somebody in your life. It's probably somebody that you really wanted to be in your life for maybe a committed romantic relationship. Finding out that it's not going to work and then feeling isolated because of that. Now, that is the most painful that this is probably going to get. I would like to have, now that we know that this is going to be going on, to put the focus on where does this go after the Tower. Okay, so we have, why? Hold on, that makes little sense. Why is the King of Coins here? The King of Coins is here because of the Moon. Okay, so I'm just gonna caution you this because this kind of seems a little bit obsessed to me. Where we have the King of Coins coming out, I feel very solidly that this person is going to make it known that this situation is a no-fly. Where this comes in and it comes out really, it appears to be coming out and coming in and coming out pretty quickly, where this falls apart pretty fast. But I still see this person in your life, or you wanting this person to be in your life. And I still see the need and desire for this person to be there. I'm aware of how much of a role they're going to play, but to me it would indicate that they are somebody that is more mature thinkers than other people. They are self-assured, self-success. They would really understand how to make money and financial prosperity and abundance. This person would be very loyal, practical, and very, very stubborn. However, I feel like it's, even though this person is very solid, they're still coming up as somebody that you have a lot of questions to. Like, why is this King of Pentacles here? Because you don't have the full answers to him. So instead of him being here because, oh, hey, yeah, he's still going to be an active supporting role in your life, I see him being here because he's the focus of your mind right now, because you don't really know what the fuck happened, and you saw him in this very large way, and now you have a lot of questions that you don't know why this happened, or what you did, or what happened. So what did happen here? Why did this fall apart? It fell apart because this person has the ability to cut people out when he doesn't 100% correlate them with what he needs in a person. That doesn't mean, listen, I went through this scenario, this almost exact scenario, like 4 months ago, this person could probably do things where they, once they decide that they don't need a person, they can be insanely cold and they can just seem to get rid of you for no good reason. That doesn't mean that the reason that they got rid of you was an actual valid reason, because the King of Swords, even though he's a king, can still indicate that he did this without second thought about your feelings, without looking inside the bigger picture, because he can be black and white thinking, and he can assume things that aren't his truth all the time. I think there's a lot of illusions that came out with this, and I think that he sees you as a certain way. Some of you might be getting ghosted. I'm sorry to say that, but some of you might not have the answers, and he might not be giving you them, or he had his very solid truth on what it was, didn't need to talk to you about it, and kind of just did it by himself, because he once he thinks that he doesn't need somebody in his life, he will not really need to ask you for your opinion on it. He's just gonna do it. Where does this needs healing, so where does this go for Sagittarius after that happens? I already asked that, so what is the most positive thing coming to Sagittarius because of this? This isn't a positive card, but I cannot read this in a negative way. How do I read this positively? I really don't understand how to read this positively. Okay, I'm hearing a very, very specific message where it's almost telling you not to be afraid of what you don't know, to not be afraid of the fears. Don't go inside of your head and think, oh my god, I did this, I'm such a terrible person, this always happens, or this, like, it's my fault, I did this. It's in your head where you don't know the full truth. And I think it is very less so you than it actually was. I think that this situation kind of seems a little bit childish to me. I think that this happened in a very childish manner. And the most positive thing coming to you from this, it's literally saying that anxieties, I think this might give you a healthy establishment of what not to do in the future when you are looking for somebody, and to not get so gung-ho over a very particular person, especially if they're giving out warning signs. But I think that the fears and anxieties are in your head for the most part. I don't think that if this person were to be thinking you in a certain way, that doesn't actually mean that they are true. It just means that's, what his truth was. But I think that these anxieties are going to help you make better choices about who you choose in the future. Now, this is a very painful spread. I am very sorry to see this here for you, Sagittarius. But I do think in time it is going to, time heals all wounds. And your healing, your timeline for healing is incredibly subjective. Whenever you decide to, or whenever you want to heal, is when it's supposed to happen to you. I'm really sorry to read this for you, Sagittarius. I do love you, and I hope that you do good. Or I hope that you do good. I hope that you feel better, and I will check up on you soon. I love you, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out.